Greetings, ladies and gentle victims. Welcome to the last Monday in October 2020. A wonderful day for murder. But really, aren't they all? We are over here on Tie Gem. Yes, I do believe we are. Where we're going to try to get a game and begin killing people.
Game is started.
Alright, we got a game, and we are white. Let us look at our opponent. He seems to be doing fairly well for himself, but will that continue to be true? Yes, that is the question. Oh look, double for 4 points. We shall play them as well, and kill him with his own strategy. Where will you play next, sir? Oh, on the inside, is it? Very well, a territory game shall commence. Where next? Will you enclose? Will you back off? Choose whatever you want, for you will be dead anyway. Ah, a simple base. This allows me to build, and then he will invade, and then he will die. I like this idea. Yes, I like it quite a bit. Let us see if we can do it. Fear not. You can back off and let me grow. Influence, after all, is so pointless nowadays, is it not? Do we even need that move? Not really, but if he's allowing me to keep him low here, as well as over here, then I do believe all is well. A Pincer. How curious. We could, of course, get influence from here. But is it too much? I do believe it would be. We would be giving away way too much just to try to build this area up, and then we might lose, and we do not want that, do we? He blocks. What an interesting way he blocks. What will you do now? I now have a shoulder hit, and a shoulder hit here too. Oh, there are so many things we can do to him. Will he jump? Will he jump and let himself be cut up into multiple pieces? Yes, do it, fool. You know you want to. Allow me to add you to my collection. Come, what will it be? What will it be? He is struck with indecision. He is not sure how he wants to die. What a greedy move you play. That is okay. I will keep building, regardless of what you are doing. I suppose that is Sente. I will allow you to play it. But if you do not follow up, it has no value. Will you follow up, or will you not? Oh. Is this what I get to do? And now we attach as he tries to kill one stone. Does he, Hane? I hope that he does. He refuses to engage. How frustrating. Fear not, we will simply play in the middle. These stones will be of use. Sente is yours, my friend. What will you do? I urge you to consider well the move that you place, for it might be one of your last. Where will you go? What will you do? Answer. Quickly, for your time is running out. And there it is. Our glorious friend, who wishes to no longer be alive. We will attempt to kill him. You cannot live locally. I think it is time for you to flee. What will it be? What will it be? Do I honey in? A tempting idea. Let us create the cutting point. Normally, you would not want to be this violent, unless you have other ideas in mind. We must create cutting points. In this way, we create weakness, and through weakness, we can claim his life. There it is. What we have been waiting for. A cutting point that we can poke. Another pokey point that we can poke. The first casualty. A stone is now off the board. How will he connect? Will he do it with a 1-point jump? It has a weak point. Don't forget about the weak points. They will not forget about you. Now, it is very important when you have a victim running from you that you always give them a friend. It gives them a false sense of security. Don't worry, if you two both go into the middle, you will be safe together. What could go wrong? What shall you do? What shall you do? He chooses not to use the same variation. How clever. I can still surround him if need be. Do not fear. I think he's beginning to understand what our goal is in this game. We must strengthen ourselves, lest we are the ones who are murdered. We must give him every opportunity to come into an area where he cannot live. What do you think? May I have your corner, sir? Apparently I can't. But we are growing, aren't we? It is not what we wanted to see at all. We can still cut through this, but unfortunately it does not allow us to kill him. How incredibly sad. Well, what do we do instead? I do not know. I do not know at all. What shall it be? What shall it be? We could just develop and win on points, but that does not seem like it's very fun. Alas, we are running out of things to kill. Tell you what, rather than trying to force it, I will allow him to make the next decision. Behold my territory, all 4 lines of it. Surely you will do something about my growing influence. Or perhaps you won't. He is afraid to fight. There is nothing sadder in this world. Nothing sadder at all. We are alive here now. There is naught he can do. Keep in mind, this connection here is Sente, or we cut through him and end his life. I haven't the slightest idea what that move is trying to do, so I will simply strengthen myself and ignore it. There, I do believe we are fine now. We are allowed to attack you? Very well. If this is what you want, then this is what you shall get. I am not picky. If you want to die, I will kill you. It was sort of my goal, after all. Come, what are you going to do now? It would appear that you want to not be dead. I am afraid I must disagree with that. That goes rather against my plans, you see. I very much desire your head. I am very confused as to what he is doing now. It does not make sense to me. Will you cut? You are welcome to, but then you will be killed. Yes, you are dead now. Nothing but dreams, my friend. Nothing but dreams. I love it when a plan comes together. Yes, I do believe that I do. And he is resigned. He has accepted his death with much humility and grace. Thank you, my noble victim. You will be added nicely to the collection. I thank you for the game. Let us look and see how we were able to murder him. That way you can employ such tactics in your own. And one day, you too will have a collection like mine. He opened up well enough, trying to prevent me from building, instead of trying to build himself. That is fine. Old Joseki, but it is okay. We began building here because we were already planning on something along the lines of this. Away with thee. We wish for no more victims today. Yes, this is what we were looking for. He approaches again, and again takes a Joseki. And again all is well. This Pincer, what did he think he was doing with this, besides giving up his territory? What he should be interested in is perhaps trying to make an area large enough that I have to reduce. That way he can attack me. Oh, but no. That is not what he did at all, is it? No, I am afraid it is not. Instead, he just gave up his domain, and we gladly took it for ourselves. At which point, look at all of these glorious third-line stones. All of the influence we could ever want was ours. And so we took it indeed. He went to reduce, just as expected, but look at how he fails to connect himself. Even here, he cannot bring himself to connect solidly. And that gives us Aji. So we strengthen, and we build, and we poke, and suddenly his eyes go away. That is when he was in trouble. That he was in trouble indeed, for while he's now trying to kill me, he doesn't quite realize I have already poisoned him. And thus he is dead, before he could bear his blade. He chokes to death on my poison. It is quite glorious when a plan comes together. Did you enjoy my plans? I hope you did, and I hope you enjoy me next time as well. Till then, many victims for all of you, and take care.